Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training videos. Here we are in Seattle, Washington, Pioneer Square. We're actually across the street from the fire station, the fire prevention, and we have a fire escape here. No tag, as required by law. Another fire escape to the other side, no tag, as required by law. So it's important that even though they're across the street, that these fire escapes do get tagged. But let's take a look at what we have to look for when it comes to violation. Fire escapes must be structurally sound, must be kept painted. So let's take a look at this one. More rust than paint or more paint than rust? The beauty about a beige fire escape is it can't hide rust very well. And this one is painted beautifully. I can't find a paint violation on this one. It's beautifully painted. Very loud truck. The second thing you look for is structural. And the structural is the easiest. You look for original hardware. Does it have any of its original square head bolts? And the answer is yes. You look for evidence of any maintenance over its 50 to 75 year life. Some hex head bolts. Something to show you that the client in the 75 years of life of this building changed some bolts, did something to maintain this fire escape. And you can't see it. You can't see it from the right, you can't see it from the left, you can't see it anywhere. So that's an indication that this fire escape has just been painted its entire life. It's never been structurally sound and it has not been maintained. So one of these bolts is bad. Which one it is, I don't know. Where it is, I don't know. But for sure, one of these square head bolts is bad, and no engineer should be signing off on a 75-year-old bolt. All the major structural on this fire escape should be backed up. So even if the bolt is good, we need to back it up with another bolt. All the stair treads, even if the bolt is good, it needs to be backed up with a new bolt just to guarantee that 75-year-old bolt. All the light structural, railing connections and such, they can keep the original bolts once you've determined that there's no rust on the inconnection. But anything that's a post, anything that could have somebody lean on it and it's critical structural should be reinforced or minimally replaced. So that's the issue with this fire escape, aside from some gaping holes that I don't really understand how you get out to this thing. But there's supposed to be a ladder here too, but there's a ladder missing. So fold-out ladder and or an accordion ladder to the ground would be a perfect example of a fire escape system here as an answer to this question. But a lot of times they took the ladders out to make sure nobody breaks into the building. But this fire escape, now I have a tag, has all original equipment, and it has a structural problem. Now, a lot of times they just paint it so that nobody pays attention. So the only reason why people paint their fire escapes is so they don't get written up for a structural violation. But this fire escape is 75 years old and it has never been maintained. So if you have any questions on this or any other videos that you've seen, give us a call at firescapeengineers.com, 866-649-0333. Visit our YouTube channel, Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training, where inspectors, building inspectors and housing inspectors get their knowledge and get their training on how to write a proper violation and what things to look for on fire escapes that are nice and shiny and new, when in actuality there are some structural issues. Give us a call and we can help you out with some additional training.